this episode we are talking about Marvel Day, or what did they call it? Was
Marvel
it
Disney news coming out of Disney Plus Day 2021?
Disney Plus Day, right.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, was this something I heard? I have a bunch of geeky friends that are, and they were texting about it. Was it also on the radio? That's what I didn't get through their text.
It was like a media press event, so it was probably live streamed. So it
all right, because
somebody audio of it.
I think it was on like Sirius Radio or something too. There was
there was
some tie-in because they made some reference to it. So there you go. So what was so basically it was just almost like Prime Day. But
well, it's just an announcement of all the stuff that's coming out on Disney Plus, and this one's Marvel specific. I don't know, and I can look before we finish this episode. There might have been some Star Wars stuff.
My chain thing, that's one of the things they started trying to discuss. Everything they heard was Marvel, and that's all the stuff that I had seen was Marvel.
Yeah, all the stuff I saw was Marvel.
I think we already know the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I think they announced a lot of that last time. So
yeah, exactly.
But, so like the big things, like I'll just go through them. Like the first thing, or one of the, well, I'll just go through the list. They are going to do an updated X-Men animated series,
right,
and it will be a continuation of the old X-Men animated series that everybody loved with the really great intro music.
I was going to say, is it going to have the same thing?
Yeah, and the thing is it, and the original X-Men is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
But don't go and start it on the first episode, which is about Jubilee, because that episode you'll watch it and go, "I'm not watching this. This is terrible." Because that is literally, it starts with like the worst episode ever. So watch the second episode. You know the story. It's the X-Men. Watch whichever one you want. Just don't start with the Jubilee episode. Even my daughter, who was like 10 when she started watching it, she goes, "That episode was terrible. I just skipped it and went to the next one." So that's coming out. That's big news. That was a huge show. Everybody loves that show. I know a lot of people who are younger than me who that was their first introduction to the X-Men. They didn't read the comic books.
That's why Sony bought the X-Men franchise.
Yeah.
It was because it was also the Claremont Byrne stuff and that, but it was because of the two of them. That's why,
Yeah. And then there also another animated show that's coming out is Spider-Man Freshman Year. So they're going to have, I'm not sure.
They're sending him to college or freshman year of high school?
I'm thinking it's the freshman year in college. So he can meet the
perpetual
lizard,
teenagers finally going to
Dr.
college.
Connor was originally one of his teachers.
They've always got a Spider-Man animated. I mean, that's
as long as Iceman and Firestorm aren't in it, I'm good with it. But I don't want to see Spider-Man and his amazing friends again. I was a little kid going, "This is crap." So I definitely don't want to see it now. Animated series. Unlike we've ever seen, and a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. So the fact that they're not, I wish it was more of like an Into the Spider-Verse, but whatever. They announced season 2 of What If.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So we're all super excited about that. There is a animated Marvel Zombies series coming out.
I know you're so excited about that. What If. Mm-hmm. You're so excited about it.
There's a new, and I'm assuming this is animated, I Am Groot.
I saw that one.
They had done days growing up and getting in trouble.
Is that going to be is that going to be more of that? They had done shorts with Groot. Are they going to do an actual full?
No, it's a series of shorts. It's a series.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, and then let's see, and then the other animated thing, I'm not sure if Secret Invasion is going to be animated or not.
Is Moon Knight going to be animated?
No.
They have a trailer for that. That looks really good.
Moon
I haven't
Knight.
seen that one.
They have
Let's see.
I think
No,
Secret
Secret
Invasion
Invasion.
is. I don't think.
It's
I
not
think
animated.
that's live. I don't think
Oh.
that's a
Secret
live
Invasion
action.
is gonna be a live action series. Catherine Hahn's gonna return as Agatha for the House of Harkness series. There's gonna be Ironheart, which she is the
Yeah, that's
replacement
good.
for Iron Man.
And is that live? Is that a live?
That is gonna be live. Miss Marvel is coming out. That's gonna be live. She-Hulk, Moon Knight.
Mhm.
And they didn't mention, and we already know about Hawkeye, so that doesn't matter. But Armor Wars is also supposed to be coming out with Don
Really?
Cheadle as War Machine. So
Really?
remember in the comic books, there was the Armor
Yeah.
Wars where Stain and somebody else stole his ideas, and they were selling armor to all these different places, and he was going and deactivating all the armor.
Right.
Iron Man was.
Mhm.
And what this Armor War story, which is going to be kind of cool, is people have stolen Stark tech after Tony dies, and Rhodey's going around and deactivating and
That
going
could be cool.
get it back. So that
Yeah.
could be really cool if they kind of handled it like Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier. That type of I think that
Right.
could work. That could be a good show. I love Don Cheadle, and I like the
Yeah.
War Machine character, so I think that would be good. And I think that has been announced already, so that's why it wasn't announced again. I mean, and it's interesting because I was watching one thing and they were talking about Secret Invasion and trying to figure out which Nick Furies were Nick Fury and which Nick Furies were
Right. Which are Skrull.
because they're saying Nick Fury in Age of Ultron is a Skrull because he cuts his sandwich at an angle and eats the triangle sandwich, which he says in Miss Marvel he can't do that. He can't eat a sandwich if it's cut like that.
Every couple of episodes, you go back to that. Every couple of episodes, yeah.
I'm just amazed that they had that much forethought. My question is, so if the Skrulls
Nothing is an accident. Nothing is an accident in the Marvel.
That's true.
Well, that's true. It's true.
Mhm.
You look back at the stuff in like second Iron Man stuff.
Yeah.
My thing about it is, so if the Skrulls are no longer bad guys, for lack of a better word, if they're no longer villains, if they're no longer having nefarious motives,
Right.
then how are they? Then why is this?
If
then
you're
why
They're
would-
sneaky.
in Secret Invasion, there were two sects of the Skrulls. There was a sect of Skrulls that were actively involved in the invasion, and there was a sect of Skrulls that did not want to be involved in the invasion and were trying to, work from within.
I thought they had scrubbed all that and just said they were all.
Well, in this one, as far as we know, we only know about that one group of Skrulls, which was which were on the ship.
In Captain Marvel,
right, and at the end of Spider-Man: Far From Home, those two, which were the good guys, which were the friends of.
And that's what I mean. We haven't seen.
So we don't know, and also it all depends on how they play into it, and they may be replacing people, and it's not nefarious to start with, and then it gets worse. We don't know, but they showed Nick Fury with like no eye patch and his scar and his messed up eye and like this big beard. So they're like, what's this from? So that should be very interesting.
Oh, did you say that they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
Yeah, that's already been announced. That was announced.
I didn't see that one.
That was
Now,
announced.
is that for this year or next year?
2020.
I didn't know.
2022, isn't it?
Let me see.
They have started filming. They're filming the. They've started filming Guardians 3.
Yeah, I knew that part, but I didn't know they were coming out with a holiday special. Oh.
So I wonder if that's going to be live. I wonder if they're doing that right now too.
I guess they would have to be.
Well,
I didn't know that
they filmed the Star Wars holiday special while they were making The Empire Strikes Back. So why wouldn't they film this while they're making?
Well, and they shouldn't have filmed the Star Wars.
Yeah. So I'm late to the game here, but Obi-Wan gets his own movie.
Yeah, no, his own TV series.
Oh,
What is
oh
the
yeah,
could
the
be good.
series. Yeah, Ewan McGregor's coming back in it.
Yeah.
That could be good as long as they don't
Screw it up.
recon too much. Like some of the other-
2022 is
Yeah.
the holiday special, so next Christmas.
That makes sense because, like I said, there were, and I think, is it early 23 that the movie is scheduled?
Yes, the movie's
So
coming
that
out
makes
in
sense.
23.
They probably are filming both of them at the same time or around the, or at least now.
Yeah,
and then they'll put
what's his
that
name,
out, and then right after that'll be for promotional for the movie.
and the kid from We Are the Millers is going to be Adam Warlock.
Really?
And that was
Hmm.
announced. Like,
Oh yeah,
announced that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not so much a kid anymore. He's
No, he's not a
older
kid.
now.
He's-
Yeah, he's
yeah,
an
he's not a-
adult,
yeah.
not a teenager.
So
That's awesome. I was wondering, that's what I mean. That was put in at the end of the second one.
yeah.
So all that stuff, they definitely
said-
cut things out.
Yeah, nothing is accidental.
Is She-Hulk a animated or is that?
She-Hulk is live action. It's
Live
the girl.
action,
Did
I
you ever
thought
see
that.
Orphan Black?
Yes. Really?
It's her, the main girl from Orphan Black. She's going to be She-Hulk.
I'm a little more excited about it now. I was figuring it would.
And you should go watch the preview. It looks pretty interesting. I'm actually pretty excited about Moon Knight, and also they said something about Werewolf by Night, which when I was a kid, I loved both of those comics. I read them like crazy. Doug Plug is the guy's last name. He was the artist for Werewolf by Night, and he also did some of the Man Thing stuff.
Right.
Amazing artist. And Moon Knight came out of Werewolf by Night. He was hired to capturing, and
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
I knew.
And,
The trailer for Moon Knight looks really good.
yeah. And originally Moon Knight was their Marvel's version of Batman. Because the guy's like, you would have to be crazy to be a billionaire and want to go fight crime, so we're going to make him literally crazy. What's really great is, Moon Knight has multiple personalities and is pretty unhinged. I mean, in the comic books, he's always been kind of deemed having mental problems. And then there's one whole thing of the comics, like, does he really even have superpowers, or is he just crazy?
Right.
And
Yeah.
The Marvel Ultimate Universe, Moon Knight was literally crazy, and he had multiple personality disorders, and he would always flash back to talking to his three personalities, would have
Right.
the arguments in his head while he's trying to fight crime or do whatever.
That's awesome.
So that should be fun too. And Oscar Isaac once again is
Right.
going to be in that.
And now, is that the version of Moon Knight where he's Muslim, or is that going to be?
I don't remember Moon Knight ever being
There
Muslim.
he is. That was a newer one. I wonder if they're going to use.
This is Mark Spector, the multiple personality guy. The last thing
They probably are, because
Yeah.
there's there's a newer one.
Oh,
Moon Knight was actually of Muslim origin.
And then
here's
There
a little.
go
sorry.
ahead.
I was going to say, I can read the little thing. It goes, the first look of Moon Knight starring Oscar Isaac reveals a complex vigilante who suffers from dissociative identity disorder. The multiple identities who live inside him find themselves thrust into a deadly war of gods against the backdrop of modern and ancient Egypt.
Right. So it's classic. I just did.
He's the avatar of
Right.
Khonshu,
Right.
the
Okay.
God of the Dark. Also, they're coming out with an Echo series. Remember Echo from Daredevil?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they're coming out with an Echo series, and it's going to
Gosh.
Echo's going to be in Hawkeye, and it's going to come out of the Hawkeye series into.
So as we're filming this, Hawkeye's next, because that's going to be the end of November, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, Hawkeye's the
Yeah.
next one.
Hawkeye's next, and then after that, what is down the Marvel timeline?
Spider-Man, No
Isn't there
Way Home.
something in late January or early February? I thought there was a movie.
Hold on. We're gonna
I
have
thought
to
there was
cut off
something,
when
because
we
they
start.
basically had it lined up, or at least originally, they had it lined up where it was like, boom, something ends, like What If ends, and then there's a little bit of a space, and then boom, you get Hawkeye. Hawkeye ends, boom, and there's a little bit of space, and you get and they're peppering that with the movies as well.
Okay, we're almost done. Let's kill this and start again.
And do it again. All right.
Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got to do this. Because I thought we were just doing whether or not Die Hard was a Christmas movie.
Christmas movie or not, which is a Gen X argument. All the Gen Xers think it is, and everybody else says it's not.
It's not. It's an
actually
action
think it
movie that would happen to be during the Christmas time.
So the millennials going to tell us whether we're right or wrong. What else is?
It's not a Christmas movie, because if it was a
It
Christmas
is a
movie,
Christmas movie.
It is.
It's
Everything
not.
it plays into the
Christmas
story.
movie.
it's
It's got a
not.
feel good
Because the
ending.
story there, it's
Got an angry German. What more do you want? Or is he Austrian?
That makes it Christmas.
Tannenbaum.
Throwing shit out.
See, then you could say, well, The Fat Man was a Christmas movie, which was my number one worst Christmas movie, by the way.
That's
Action movie, Christmas
that's that
movie.
crap thing with Mel Gibson in it, right? Yeah.
And he's literally Santa Claus. I want to talk about my list. Let me go through my list. I want to do it because I made a list. I made the list. I want to say.
All right. Well, let's
Okay,
talk
number-
about the Marvel thing, and then we'll do your list. Okay.
Okay. Because I was really excited. I made my list.
Why don't we save it until and we'll next time, because then we'll actually do it and we'll put it out a little bit closer to Christmas.
Christmas. There you go.
Okay. But people are doing Christmas stuff now. It's November.
That's on them. It's not even Thanksgiving.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
As
Yeah.
soon as Halloween ends, people decorate
I
their
know,
house
and
for
that's
Christmas.
wrong. And those people are wrong.
Yeah.
They're like,
But
the
I'm just
people in the
saying,
Dune group
By
on
the like,
Facebook.
if
They're
we did
terrible.
if we did a Christmas episode now, we'd already have 2 in. We'd have the Christmas. So then 3 weeks from now is when we release this one. If we
Yeah, but
if we
I-
talked about
I-
action Christmas movies.
Talk about for Christmas.
See what I'm saying?
I
It's
can tell you
that
about
would
my
be
plans for
after
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
We're going to Disney like the week up till the 22nd
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. A couple years ago we were there for Christmas, which was fun. We spent all of Christmas Day at Hollywood Studios doing all the Star Wars stuff. It was
Oh.
actually a great Christmas day.
That is awesome.
All right. Well, let's start this.